Hello! This week on Ask a Teacher, we answer a question from Renata in Brazil about the usage of the words perhaps and maybe. Dear teacher, I'm trying to learn English, but from now I have a question about what's the difference between perhaps and maybe. Thank you for writing to us, Renata. I'm happy to answer this question. The two words mean the same thing. We use them to express the idea that we are guessing or unsure about something. However, there are some differences in how we use the two words. Language researchers use the corpus of contemporary American English to study the usage of words. They have found that speakers of American English use maybe more than twice as often as the word perhaps. The corpus contains over 1 billion words collected from American print, video, and audio media. Here is an example of the use of maybe.
Are you going to the beach this weekend?
Maybe, but I need to check the weather first.
In this situation, if a speaker used the word perhaps instead of maybe, it might sound too formal or serious in American English. However, in written English, we often use the word perhaps instead of maybe. You can find many examples of both of these words in stories on our website at learningenglish.voanews.com. In writing, we can use commas to place the word perhaps between phrases or clauses in a sentence. Consider this example.
It is easy, perhaps, to train a young dog to obey its owner, but training an older dog might not be so easy.
Note that if we put the word maybe in place of perhaps in this writing example, it might not seem like good writing to a native speaker. Sometimes a writer will choose to use the word maybe instead of perhaps to communicate a particular feeling. Consider the following example.
Government officials say the new trade deal will help the economies of both countries. Maybe. Such predictions have often been wrong in the past.
Here, by using the word maybe, the writer communicates more strongly a feeling that the government officials might be wrong. Finally, be careful not to confuse the adverb maybe with the verb phrase may be. You can learn more about this by reading the Ask a Teacher program called Maybe and Maybe Are Driving Me Crazy. For our readers and listeners, do you have a question about American English? Perhaps you would like to know how American English has changed over the years. Or maybe you just need to know how to use particular words. Whatever your question may be, send us an email at learningenglish@voanews.com. And that's Ask a Teacher. I'm Andrew Smith. Hello! This week on Ask a Teacher, we answer a question from Renata in Brazil about the usage of the words perhaps and maybe.